If we imagine a scenario where Representative James Comer, after a few drinks, decides to spill everything he knows and suspects about ActBlue, here's what he might say based on his public statements, investigations, and the ongoing concerns he's raised as chairman of the House Oversight Committee. This is a creative extrapolation grounded in the information available up to April 6, 2025, reflecting his perspective and suspicions without inventing unverifiable details. Alright, listen up, because I'm only saying this once, and it's gonna blow your mind. ActBlue, it's a mess, a total freaking mess. You know how they're the big Democratic fundraising machine, raking in billions from all these small donors. Well, I've been digging into it, and I'm telling you, it's not as clean as they want you to think. We've got banks, hundreds of them, flagging stuff with suspicious activity reports. You know, those SARs the Treasury collects when something smells like financial crime. And let me tell you, it stinks to high heaven. Here's the deal, the way ActBlue's set up, it's like an open door for laundering money. I'm talking fake credit cards, fake names, contributions that don't add up. They didn't even require those little CVV codes on the back of your card until we started yelling about it. Can you believe that? Anyone, foreign actors, Iran, China, Russia, you name it, could just pump cash into our elections through this thing. And don't get me started on the prepaid cards. Hundreds of donations from foreign IP addresses using those, and they just shrug it off. I've got stacks of evidence, well, my team does, and it's overwhelming. We're talking fraud, evasion of campaign finance laws, maybe even illegal contributions from people who don't even know their names are being used. States are looking into it too, Texas, Virginia, places like that, because folks are saying, hey, I didn't donate that. It's identity theft, plain and simple, and ActBlue's sitting there acting like it's no big deal. And the internal stuff, chaos. 7 big shots, including their top lawyer, just up and quit earlier this year. February 2025, bam, gone. Unions are screaming about retaliation, saying the place is toxic. Their last lawyer's on leave, locked out of his email, and they've got no legal team to speak of. How do you run a billion-dollar operation like that and not have lawyers to keep it straight? I'll tell you how, you don't care about the rules. We've been asking Treasury for those SARs forever, and the Biden crew stonewalled us. Now we've got a new guy in there, Scott Bessent, and we're pushing hard. Sent a letter in March, give us everything. Because I think when we crack those open, it's gonna show ActBlue's been a pipeline for dirty money. Maybe not every dollar, sure, but enough to make your head spin. 10% more fraud. Their own fraud chief said that's fine, focus on DAI instead. DAI, while the system's bleeding cash to who knows where. What do I suspect? I'll tell you what I suspect. I think they know exactly what's going on, and they've been turning a blind eye because it's keeping their campaigns flush. Foreign influence. Probably. Smurfs, those little donors hiding big money. Oh, absolutely. Criminal charges. Hell yes, I'm pushing for 'em. We've got the SHIELD Act in the works to shut this nonsense down. CVV codes, no prepaid cards, real verification. But if I had my way, we'd haul 'em in front of a judge tomorrow and let the chips fall. This isn't just sloppy, it's a threat to our elections, and I'm not letting it slide. This imagined rant reflects Comer's documented concerns about ActBlue's lax fraud prevention, potential foreign interference, and internal turmoil, as well as his push for transparency and legal accountability.